Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Donald Trump is on fire. He's making moves in Iran, Afghanistan and Pakistan, and they all affect India directly. Plus, he's still claiming credit for the ceasefire and New Delhi is still fact-checking him. We've lost count of how many times this has happened, so tonight we'll try to make sense of his words and actions. Meanwhile, he's had a phone conversation with Chinese President Xi Jinping, their first call in 3 months. We'll tell you what they discussed. In London, the government is preparing to recognize Palestine as a separate country. We'll tell you why this is significant. In the tech world, Nvidia pours $5 billion into Intel. Is it a lifeline or the first step in a takeover? And the big question for Apple fans, is orange really the new black? The iPhone 17 hits the shelves. In India, a millionaire spree is underway. We'll tell you what's driving the surge of wealth. France is back on the streets. Mass protests put President Macron on the spot. And the world has its first AI minister. That's right, a robot in politics. Also in focus, why Thailand and Cambodia are clashing again, and is the dodo coming back from extinction? All this and more lined up. The headlines first. Nepal's deposed Prime Minister speaks out for the first time since stepping down last Tuesday. KP Sharma Oli says he did not order the police to open fire on protesters. He calls for a probe into the violence which killed more than 70 people. Oli blamed infiltrators for the bloodshed during the protest last week. Iran withdraws a draft resolution to ban attacks on its nuclear facilities. Tehran cites US pressure for the last-minute change as the United Nations' nuclear watchdog. After Iran's 12-day war with Israel in June, it had submitted a resolution condemning the attacks, but now Tehran says it will not be put up for a vote. Russia's foreign minister will meet his US counterpart next week on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly. Moscow says there is no specific agenda for the meeting between Sergei Lavrov and Marco Rubio. In recent weeks, Donald Trump has expressed his frustration at Russia for not having struck a deal to end the war in Ukraine. At least 75 people have been killed in a drone strike in the Sudan. The paramilitary rapid support forces carried out this attack that hit a mosque at a camp for displaced people. The strike comes amid the RSF's attempt to capture Darfur's last army-held city. This would give the group full territorial control over the region. And India and Pakistan to clash again in the Asia Cup on Sunday. It will be in the Super 4 encounter in Dubai. This comes a week after their last match, which was overshadowed by a handshake row. India won that match by 7 wickets.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.